So, with this, I would say pretty inspiring, mission and a North Star statement. How do you really translate that into strategy execution? Like, what sort of framework do you use? Of course, there are multiple frameworks, right? People are familiar with OKRs, balanced scorecard, quite a few frameworks are there. What's the framework that Intuitive uses, Carlos?
Currently, we're using OKRs. We're using objectives and key results. And actually, we are using the platform Profit.co, which is a great tool. It's a great platform that has helped us to have the objectives based on the drivers that we have as a company and define the different results, either leading or lagging, that we need to work on in order to have those objectives be achieved. So we can have an objective, and we can have several key results with several different departments, with several different engineers doing different things, but all of those things aiming to help that specific objective. So it's everything is linked.
Okay, great. And I also heard, Carlos, that you are using Hoshin Kanri as well, right, as a framework in some parts of Intuitive. Maybe can you talk a little bit about it? How long have you been using Hoshin Kanri? How long have you been using OKRs? What has been the experience? Yeah.
Hoshin Kanri, we have been using it since about 10 years ago, and it's a methodology where we have the goals for the company, the primary three to five goals. And based on that, we as a site define what are we going to do, or what are we committing to in order to have those drivers be done. And then it goes to the second level, and we as managers say, okay, what are we going to do with those goals that the site has committed to, in order to help the site help the company. And then our engineers now, they have more detailed key results that will help us achieve what we have committed to the site, help what the site has committed to the headquarters, and so on and so forth. So it's coming from a driver, then becoming objectives, then becoming key drivers, and more key drivers, and more sub-key drivers, things like that. So, and it helps us follow what needs to be done up down to every activity or every task that will help eventually the goals we have committed to, the objectives that we have.